Like it's kind of just a matter of making more SOPs and shit. Like it's just making more stuff and like getting the necessary people in
Mm-hmm.
to do the stuff. Because like the copywriting stuff should be handled, the inbox management side's handled. So it's just like lead scraping, domain setup.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And you also, I would highly recommend that you do these, not just SOPs, but trainings as well. Big difference, big difference. You got to categorize them correctly, because not everything's a step-by-step process. Like, an SOP, I would highly recommend that you have them all in a system like Airtable, where those trainings and SOPs can link to deliverables. And that way, people, just like an assembly line, they can do their part on the project, and they'll
yeah,
know exactly how to do it because it's foolproof. The training is right there. If they don't know how to do it, yeah. So I don't think you have the systems part figured out either. It's just going to be a little bit of it's going to be a hairball of a business, like a literal hairball, if you have all these other pieces and you don't have a system that you can rely on.
yes, I agree. And that's what I'm experiencing now. Because we should be able to do all this shit so fast. If like that's what I'm saying. Like I know for a fact. And you probably think I'm a fucking idiot when I say like we can do it. Like we could if we were fixed to the level that I want it to be fixed, we could do it in like fucking 2 weeks. We could do it in fucking 1 week. The only reason we wouldn't do it in 1 week is because it would reduce its value. It'd be too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we could do it in 2 weeks for sure. Um,
Yeah, well, let's see, dude. The assembly line that Henry Ford didn't invent the assembly line, by the way. He just brought it from other industries and applied it to automaking. And he took the time of making cars down from 12 hours to 3 hours, then to 90 minutes. So it's kind of what you're talking about here. We're going to take it from 2 months down to maybe a month, and then down to maybe 2 weeks. And the interesting thing, the very interesting thing about Henry Ford's assembly line is that when he implemented it, actually the workers hated it, and they started defecting to other car companies because it was boring now. It was a little more monotonous. They wanted to make the whole car and have the whole feel of they're craftsmen, right? They're not just like assembly line workers. That's different. So they hated it. And it's funny because it really resonated with me because I often face that resistance because I'm kind of coming in and implementing an assembly line in companies. And dude, like the resistance I have faced over the past few years from this one company, this one lady, this one company that was 40 people. It's called Elevate Holistics, the company. And I forget her name, but she was so resistant. She hated it. She had a bad attitude about it. She didn't want it. And that's kind of like Henry Ford's assembly line workers. But you know what they did? He started offering $5 a day instead of $2.50 a day. He doubled their pay, and everyone thought, "Oh, Ford's going to go bankrupt. They're paying people $5 a day," which in today's money is about $163 per day.